fat thoughts like, you need some fucking leg room. Like, you can put your leg in the tub and shit while you're taking a shit. So I was like, this will be awesome, man. We can fucking shit like natural human beings, you know? With space around us, and everyone else in the cast who's thin is looking at me like, what are you talking about? Like, don't you get it? The Star Wagon is tough to shit in? They're like, no. No, mine is, you know. So it turned out we were going to go to the Days Inn and shit. So I was talking to Muse about it. Muse was living with us at the time. And he said, are we getting our own trailers this time? Are we two-bangers? What? I said, no, dude, we're getting hotel rooms. He's like, hotel rooms? And I was like, well, technically it's a motel because you drive up to it. Hotel is a building you went to, take an elevator up to your room, shit like that. Hidden in type of bill. A motel is just like you and the hooker pull up. Open your door right off the car, get inside, close the fucking dirty curtain, and do your horrible Chevy-like business. So I was like, yeah, it's a motel. He's like, well, do I get my own room? I was like, yeah, you'll totally get your own room and shit. He was like, that's awesome. Why don't we do that for every movie? I'm like, that's cost prohibitive, but here it's kind of cheap. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, totally. So I was going down the night before we started shooting because I wanted to spend the night and shit, so I could wait early. I had a little problem with lateness and shit, so I didn't want to try to drive down that morning. It was about a half-hour drive from where we lived to Boynton Park. So I was packing up my shit, you know, brought my DVD player, a bunch of DVDs, all my clothes and shit. So my plan was I was going to live down in Boynton Park during the week, shoot the movie on the weekends, come home and shit like that. Just didn't want to fight traffic back and forth every morning. Also, we decided to take one of the motel rooms and set it up as the editing bay. Bring the Avid editing system down there, set it up so between takes, and at the end of the day, just go edit the movie. And it operated as a little studio and shit. Little fake movies next to the real Days Inn, and you could take like a 30-second walk from one to the other. So I was packed up and ready to go and shit, and I told him, he was like, I'm going down the night before, and he was like, can I go with you? And I was like, I guess, but you don't shoot for like the first week. He's like, but I want to go get situated. So, you know, I fucking come out of my room and shit, bring all my shit downstairs. There's fucking me sitting on a pile of shit at the front door, like a child at Christmas. He's like, you ready? And I was like, yeah, dude. Are you going to follow me down? He's like, yeah, I'm going to bring my car and shit. I'm all packed. And I was like, taking this awfully seriously, dude. It's a Days Inn motel. I don't want to get your hopes up. He's like, no, I'm fucking psyched, dude. This is going to be awesome. It's like going to camp. Right on, so we went down, doing that in Boynton Park. It was at night, so there's no traffic. Shit, got in, got our room keys, fucking loaded up, you know, unloaded the car, brought our shit to our rooms. He opens the door, he's like, this is amazing. Now, this dude has stayed in fucking 4-star, 5-star hotels and shit like that. Stayed at the Four Seasons in New York, stayed at fucking hotels in Canada. He's seen some nice places. You would have thought that this was like God's own living room, the way he walked into this Days Inn motel, because I figured out what it was. It was his. For the first time, he had his own place. Like, he'd been living with me on and off for years. He lived with his mom prior to that and shit like that. He never really had his own place. And he was shaping this up to be his first big boy apartment. So, you know, he helped me throw my shit in my room, and he loaded his shit in his room and shit, and then I was immediately went about taking the sheets off and fucking putting my sheets on, because I don't want to sleep on the sheets everybody came on. I sleep on my sheets that I came on. So, you know, I'm unpacking, trying to hook up my DVD player, there's a fucking knock at the door, I open it up, and it's Muse, and he's like, you want to go to Target? It's 9 o'clock at night. He's like, I know, but I need some home furnishings. Yeah, it's like I picked up some toothpaste or something. Let's go. We drove to the Target, which is down the street and shit. And like, you know, I grabbed a fucking handbag because I didn't need much. We just grabbed 2 fucking carts. Bungeed them together and shit. And just started fucking shopping like he was on a game show. Filled 2 cartons in 2 minutes. The dude just went nuts, just going down aisles. Need this, need this, need this. Just buying fucking everything. Dude bought the fucking rubber plants. You know, motel rooms come with rubber plants. Wanted a better one, you know? You ever go to like Target and see the bad wall art that they sell, and you're like, who the fuck would buy it? You just bought 2 cans. You know, he just bought some fucking wall art, bought a bunch of shit. Weirdest thing I saw him buy was incense. What's that for? To take a fucking reeking stench out of the room? He's just like, no, just to get by my center.